Today we're taking a first look at Anthony Van Engelen's second pro model shoe with Vans, the AVE 2.0 knit. This is an evolution of his first shoe and one of the most technically advanced shoes that Vans is making right now. And you can see that in the design of the shoe. And after how good AVE's first pro model shoe with Vans was and how heavily involved he is in the design process, we know this is going to be another hit. So let's go over all of the features. They have a technical knit sock fit upper, which is a one-piece breathable mesh base seamlessly bonded to Rapid Weld suede and synthetic thermoplastic polyurethane, TPU for short. So the Rapid Weld no-sew process is a stronger way to bond all of the panels together without having to stitch it, making the shoe stronger and longer lasting. It stretches at the top of the foot and collar so you can get your foot into the shoe comfortably, with denser knit zones for structure and durability. The Luxliner tongue has that seamless tongue construction with added foam throughout the tongue, around the collar and underfoot, so even the stretchy parts of the knitted uppers are still padded and reinforced. There's an extra panel of protection here at the bottom 3 lace holes to help protect you from tearing your laces. There's a molded external TPU heel clip for structure, support, and extra protection here on your heel flip areas, and high density printed side stripes and tongue labels. Now let's take a look at the sole because it's looking pretty technical. Vans are calling this the ultimate waffle sole, which is made up of 4 different layers. There's the 6-stick rubber outsole with zonal warped waffle tread, which is denser in the higher wear areas for extra durability, but then more open in the forefoot and heel for more flex and board feel. Up from that is the clear TPU midfoot cage that wraps around the midsole for support of the midfoot and heel, with the full-length molded Ultra Cush midsole, which you can see inside of that layer. And the final layer being the internal sock liner, which unlike most Vans, you can't remove that because all 4 layers are built and molded together to create that ultimate waffle sole. I've heard nothing but good feedback from Abe's first pro model shoe with Vans, so I'm so keen to try his second pro model out, and personally I think these look pretty sick. I'm digging that slim fit profile, but also excited about all the technical features in these. So I'm going to get warmed up, see how these shoes feel first of all, see how long they take to break in, and then there's a few tests we need to put them through. So let's get into it. These shoes are ticking all the boxes right now. It felt like they wore in and they were ready to skate instantly. The knitted sock fit makes these shoes so comfortable to wear, and the sole of this shoe feels amazing as well. It's so soft on the inside where my foot is sitting, but it also feels like there's so much heel protection and impact support in these shoes, and at the same time I've got such good board feel that these shoes just feel perfect so far. So I'm nice and warmed up. I'm going to continue the session. I need to test more flip tricks, how the shoe grips and how it flicks, continue feeling what the board feel is like, but it already feels amazing so far. See what the impact protection is like skating the 6 stair that's here, and then see how these shoes are feeling at the end of the session after a full skate. So let's get back into it. Just as I expected, AVE has designed another amazing shoe with Vans, and these are actually my favorite shoes that Vans have brought out in a long time. These are sick. Like I said, the sock fit was just so comfortable first of all, but also really protected since it has all the reinforcements of the insides as well, and all of the external plastic layers that are around the shoe protecting the shoe. They've got the perfect mix on the sole here. There's so much protection for your heel and the ball of your foot here, but at the same time, there's so much board feel and the shoe's really flexible. So I don't know how they got that mix right, but the sole feels perfect. The flick on these shoes felt really nice as well. I'm not that great at flip tricks. I wouldn't say that's my strength at all, but all the flip tricks I managed to do felt really nice and consistent in these shoes. Plus, I've been dealing with a bit of a heel bruise the last few weeks, so I was a bit worried to jump down the 6th day here, but landing down the stairs didn't hurt my heel one bit. This sole is just so amazing, the way it can give you all that impact protection, but also give you a lot of board feel as well. So I think Vans really nailed this shoe. It ticks all the boxes, it's super comfortable, and they look sick. So this is how they're looking after a full session. They're not really worn at all. They're a bit dirty, obviously, but the only wear that I can really see is on my front foot where the design is here on the Wave. Obviously that's going to scratch off because it's just printed, but none of the materials are actually ripped at all or wearing away that bad. So that rapid weld bonding method that they use to join all the panels together really are going to make these shoes last longer and be stronger. So there's nothing but good things to say about these. Go cop a pair of these from the link in our description below, or head to your local Fast Time store to pick up a pair, because I know you guys are going to love this shoe.